Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Sunday night, which means it's trad beer night, and the beer we're going for tonight is from Nottingham Brewery. It's another one from Bugman's bar. It's this one. It is Blitzer's Best, and Blitzer's Best is a 4.4% ABV stout. Again, it says on the side of the bottle that it's handcrafted ale forged from the finest British hops and malts. Your ingredients and allergens are water, malted barley, hops and yeast. And it says that Blitzer's Best is rich and full-bodied, roast and smoky flavoured, smooth, dark stout. Blitzer's Best is not for goblins. So, yeah, like I say, I picked this one up at Bugman's bar at Warhammer World a few weeks ago. Paid a lot of money for it. It's about £4.75 a bottle, give or take a smidge. The price you pay for picking them up at a bar, I guess. So, yeah. Let's see what it's all about, shall we? Now, I like my stouts cellar cool, and that's what this one is. So, yeah, there we go. Let's pour. The pour is nice and dark. Always a good start. I'm not going to go mental on the pour. I want enough to photograph later. So, we have a nice dark brown black with ruby tints to it on this here stout. It's a tan head, not huge, but quite nice looking. That's your beer in a glass. Looks all right, that. So let's have a whiff. Interesting. It is rich. It is smoky. There is that smoked element to it. It's heavily roasted. Some berry notes coming through. There's a bit of toffee coming through behind it as well, and it's ever so slightly spicy. Think Christmas cake, those kind of things. Yeah, it smells like it's got a lot more flavour than 4.4% beers should have. And on that roll, it looks like it's got a good body to it as well. I mean, again, it's only 4.4%, so you don't expect huge body, but it looks all right, though. So, it looks good. Smells great. Let's have a taste. Cheers. That's tasty. That is quite tasty indeed. Body is medium. Carbonation is super subtle, super soft, silky smooth in the mouth. And the flavours, even though it's only 4.4%, are great. You know, it's complex. It's not a simple, straightforward stout. You've got the roasted malts, and they're really quite roasty. You've got that toffee note coming through in the background. And like I say, a little bit spicy. Just a little bit. Not hugely, a little bit. Pleasantly bitter. Nice and malty as it should be. A really quite tasty stout. The finish is all twig. And that's a good thing in this instance. Twiggy brown, malty, warming, comforting. I mean, we're in what, middle of March, getting up to, and it's been snowing. It's about 12 degrees today. Snowing yesterday. Warmed up drastically, but I still feel the need for a beer of this nature. Hence why I'm having this one tonight and not the IPA. And yeah, it's going down lovely. I like that. I like that a lot. So, before we go to my scoreboard of joy, we should go to the Aid Memoir of Untapped, which says that Nottingham Brewery's Blitzer's Best has had 88 check-ins and an average of 3.39. I think it's a bit better than that, I'm going to be honest. And I'll give it some points. My scoreboard is currently void of anything, so let's give it some. Let's top it off again, just so we can remind ourselves of the pour. So it's nice and dark on that pour. Head's not huge. I think that would be lovely through cask and a sparkler, though. A nice little ruby tint to it, which I really like, so I'm giving it a point. The aroma has got more to it than a beer of this ABV should be entitled to have. Complex roasted malts, berry notes coming through, lots of twiggy malty goodness, and that toffee that comes through as well. Little hint of coffee, not much, but that's what you expect in a roasted malty stout. So yeah, I like it. I do. Would I change anything? No, not really. I'm gonna give it a point. Body is medium. I would like more body on this one. I think extra oomph, packet full of all the oaty goodness to really ramp up that body. It'd be exceptional. But I'm going to give it the 0.75. It's just a little lighter than I would ordinarily like a stout to be. And I know it's only 4.4% and the alcohol does give some extra body. Not always, but sometimes it does. But I would like more body on that one. Taste, though, can't fault it. It's roasty, it's toasty, it's toffee, it's a little hint of coffee. You've got that little spicy nature to it. Beautiful level of bitterness, beautifully malty, lovely and warming. You know where I'm going. It's having a point. And the finish does what a stout should. It's ever so slightly dry. That smokiness is coming through more on the back end than it does on the main palate. And I really, really appreciate that. I don't like them too smoky. This is just enough. And it's great. And like I say, pleasantly bitter to boot. So yes, it's having a point. Which means Blitzer's Best from Nottingham Brewery has got 4.75 out of 5 from me. Should we give it some bonus points? Would I buy it again? Yeah, I would. I would buy that one again. And like I say, I'd like a pint of it on cask. Which I'm pretty certain they did at Warhammer World. So I may have to make a cheeky visit back there. Buy a load of Space Marines. And a pint of that as well. Value for money. Right, okay. £4.75 for a bottle of beer. I've paid more than that for a bottle of beer. Paid more than that for a smaller bottle of beer. It's a really, really, really interesting one, this, because I like the beer. But is it worth £4.75? I'm going to reserve judgment on that one. I'm going to put a question mark there. Because, like I say, I'll get to the bottom of the bottle and then I'll decide. It can't have the full bonus because, sadly, it didn't get 5 out of 5. But, nevertheless, 4.75 out of 5 with a buy again bonus is a damn good beer. So, yeah. Blitzer's Best from Nottingham Brewery. Tasty stout. Tasty, tasty stuff. I like the artwork as well on the bottle. You've got a Jack Nicholson-esque kind of vibe character up there in the top corner. You've got that dude down there. It's not focusing. There we go. Who's a bit of a bruiser. He's obviously come fresh off the Blood Bowl field, and yeah, there we go. Tasty beer. And I'm going to leave it there before I waffle on for too long and say that's been a beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.